The story of how St. Jude began is a story of perseverance, faith, and love. In honor of the opening of St. Jude, founder Danny Thomas's vision changed the lives of millions. So I'm going to share our statement of purpose. St. John Baptist Church hosts an annual St. Jude Sunday of Hope program to raise funds to support St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and their mission to advance cures for pediatric diseases such as cancer, sickle cell anemia, HIV/AIDS, and other diseases, and to develop a means of prevention through research and treatment. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Consistent with the vision of the founder, no child is denied treatment on race, religion, or a family's ability to pay. We therefore resolve to support St. Jude's Research Hospital, Children's Hospital. St. Jude opens during a turbulent era in American history. It was during the height of the Civil Rights Movement. The star-shaped building that you see on the slide there was designed by a renowned African-American architect by the name of Paul Revere Williams. It was immediately put into action and built, and it became the first fully integrated hospital in the South. The integration of St. Jude also extends to the Memphis hotel industry, where families were admitted during a time of segregation. From dream to reality, more than a half century ago, entertainer Danny Thomas envisioned a hospital that would treat children regardless of race, color, creed, or their family's ability to pay, a facility where research would shine light into the darkness. Thomas's vision became a reality when St. Jude Children's Research Hospital opened on February 4th, 1962. Since then, St. Jude has become one of the world's premier pediatric research institutes. So, reasons to give to St. Jude. Thanks to our supporters, St. Jude is leading the way that the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer. Number two, families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, for travel, housing, or food, so that they can focus on helping their children. Number three, together we can build a better future. In the U.S., 4 out of 5 children survive cancer. However, in many other countries, only 1 out of 5 survive cancer. So every child deserves a chance to live a better life. You can help St. Jude and your kids with cancer, helping to determine what that cure would be. Another reason is that by 2030, St. Jude has set as their goal to cure at least 60% of the children with 6 of the most common types of cancer worldwide. With your support, St. Jude can provide cutting-edge treatment at no cost to these families. Thanks to our supporters, St. Jude can give kids with cancer a chance that they deserve. Join the St. Jude family by supporting this mission. In the wake of the news of Chadwick Boseman that you see on the screen there, his shocking death took place on August the 28th at the age of 43. Knowing now that during the visit of the Black Panther star, he was waging his own private battle with colon cancer. Men, you need to get your colon checked. And he made extra time to spend with each child and their family, knowing that his time was limited. The 4-year anniversary of Chadwick Boseman's visit also coincides with Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, which is in September. When I think about Chadwick's battle with cancer, I can't help but hold his memory in my heart, along with the wishes for an end to this unrelenting, cruel disease that takes away from us far too many children and too many people, the biggest to the smallest. So it's very important that we, as a community, as individuals, and not only that, as churches and other organizations, support these types of efforts. So why did Danny Thomas start this? He began more than 70 years ago while he was a young entertainer with a baby on the way. Work wasn't easy to find, and he grew despondent. He turned to St. Jude Thaddeus, the patron saint of hopeless causes, and vowed, "Show me my way in life, and I will build you a shrine." That prayer marked a pivotal moment. Soon after, he began finding work, eventually becoming one of the biggest stars on radio, television, and movies. Danny used his fame to fulfill his vow and to change the lives of thousands of children and families. In 1962, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital opened in front of a crowd of 9,000 citizens in Memphis, Tennessee. Following that, we'll show you, that will be a short presentation, a testimonial that is. And God forbid that any of our children and anyone we know would have to take and utilize this program. That's why it's important we support the research of programs like this, sickle cell, take measures to look after yourself, go to the doctor, keep your appointments. That ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I want to be an astronomer because I like to look at the stars and the moon, and they're so far away, and they look really close, but they're not.
Alana is very, very, very energetic. Alana was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4. I was just devastated. There's nothing that I can do to make any of this better. I have to turn over all of my control to the doctors at St. Jude, to the nurses at St. Jude, and pray that they're able to fix it. She went through the 6 rounds of chemo. The very first thing she asked was, am I gonna lose my hair? And Dr. Metzger, being the awesome doctor that she is, she looked at Alana and she said, yes, you are. You are gonna lose your hair. But what does that mean? And I sat there and I thought, what does that mean? Absolutely nothing. You're still gonna be this same little bubbly girl, and she proved that. She said, Mommy, just look at the other side of the rainbow. I said, oh, what happens on the other side of the rainbow? She said, you never have to water the plants because it's always raining. I hate why we've had to have the experience, but I'm so grateful for it. Around St. Jude, we see every staff member wearing their hearts on their sleeve, and that's so important. Whenever they're interacting with the babies, whenever they're interacting with the parents, it's their hearts that you're seeing. And so I was just kind of having a conversation with her, letting her know, Alana, you did awesome. Mommy's so proud of you. And her words to me were, Mommy, thank you so much for helping me get through this. She said, I could not have done this without you. This was very hard. And I couldn't even hold my tears. Thank you, St. Jude, for helping me get her through this, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
I want to be a lawyer, a scientist, and an artist, a cheerleader, a teacher. I had so many I can't remember them.
That was very touching. One, in 1960, the success rate for curing cancer was 20%. Not quite 20%. I just rounded it up to 20%. Last year, the new numbers came out for a particular form of leukemia. The success rate is now at 90%. This was pioneered by the diverse community at St. Jude. St. Jude employs a lot of people of color who are medical researchers, who are engineers, who are doctors, who are specialists in the field of cancer research. They're involved in all types of research. They are an equity inclusive environment. They were rated as one of the top companies, nonprofit companies in the world, and in the United States, they were number 5 because of their commitment to including people of all races, not only in their treatment, but in their employ to get after the treatments. So we have a lot to be thankful for because of an organization like this. Oh, by the way, does anyone here know Danny Thomas's ethnic background? Most people thought he was, but he wasn't. He was Lebanese. He was an Arab. And he took time, when he made that vow, to change his name, of course, because his name was awful to pronounce. It was very difficult. But when he went into the entertainment industry, he changed his name to Danny Thomas. And the first name is after one of his brothers, and the second name is after his other brother. So he took the first name of his two brothers and came up with his new name, Danny Thomas. And the work continues today by one of his daughters. Most of you know who she is, Marlo Thomas. And they're continuing to do great work down there. And if you have children that are in school, headed to college, I would highly encourage you, just like we encourage our kids to go into various professional fields, to encourage them to look at seriously going into the field of medicine, biotechnology, and things like that. And perhaps look at St. Jude as a possible place of employment. Now we'll be followed by remarks from the pastor. Thank you so much for your time, and please dig deep today.